Welcome back to another video. So today I just kind of want to express some thoughts, get them out there. Basically, it's I've been having this conflict in my mind for a while. I mean, it's basically like, what do I want to do with myself, with my life? What do I want to put my energy into? What do I want to focus on? Like, if I could design my life however I wanted, what would I do? What would my life look like? And it's a very interesting question because I'm starting to realize that there is like nothing's more significant or better than anything else. Like whatever you do, like I just realized that it's not gonna satisfy me. Like I used to think like I've got to improve and be better and do these kinds of things. But I think those things come naturally anyway. Like the things that you want to improve on, the things that you want to get better at, if they're truly aligned with like your authenticity, those things are gonna come on their own accord. You just have to be patient. Those things will come. I don't think you have to strive so much to get them done and improve. So yeah, what do I like want from my life? I'm here. What am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do? And there's this big conflict within me between like awakening and everything else. Like and even like pursuing awakening or whatever is another thing that, like, it's hard to explain. Like, basically, like, what I'm trying to do at the moment is like cut out shit, like cut out shit that is just kind of pointless, like scrolling on social media or just like eating food for the sake of it or going for a walk just for the sake of it. Like I notice these things within myself. I notice an intention within me to do something out of boredom or like out of boredom, and usually like boredom stems from some kind of avoidance, some kind of pain. And so these seemingly healthy things like walking or having a bath or exercising or eating food, like whatever, like these can be just as like harmful as, well, not just as harmful, but the intention there is the same as if you intended to get drunk on alcohol or get high on weed or binge eat junk food or binge watch a TV show. Like it's the same intention. Like going for a walk, taking a shower, like these things aren't inherently wrong, and nor is binge watching a TV show inherently wrong, but it's the intention. Like, why are you doing this thing? And this is really what I'm like, this is something that's really difficult for me. The intention behind there's so many things that I do with the intention behind it of avoiding myself or avoiding boredom, avoiding pain, avoiding myself, avoiding the truth. And I just want to stop doing that, but it's so hard. And yeah, like back to this awakening thing, like even awakening and meditation, the intention to do that could be to distract yourself and to avoid yourself, when actually it's what that thing, like awakening, what awakening really is like the stopping of that, like stopping, avoiding things and like accepting what is right now. And you know, it's interesting. I can be like, yes, I'm gonna meditate, not realizing that the intention behind meditation is to like it's really difficult. Like it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And it's why you do it. You see, you could like ditch all your bad habits and like start up all these good habits. But if the reason for doing so isn't like genuine and isn't like coming from your own authentic desire to do so, it's gonna be problematic, and you're not gonna like, nothing is really gonna change. Like you may be like, I've got to start running and eating healthy because I've been told to do that, you know, because people say it's good. I don't want to fucking do it, but I've got to fucking do it. I got to improve. I got to be this self-improvement guy. And you hate doing it. It's like, well, maybe that's not for you, you know, like you got to find something else. And yeah, it's the same thing here. It's like, why am I trying to meditate? Why am I trying to meditate more? And I notice sometimes, you know, like sometimes the intention to meditate is like a genuine one, and I'm actually curious about this sensate reality, and I'm curious about what I am. I'm curious about this shit, and I'm open to receiving the phenomena that's appearing in consciousness. But other times, it's like, I've got to fucking do this technique right. I don't know if you kind of understand what I'm saying, but I'm just, at the moment, I'm trying to I don't know. It just seems that I'm trying to get something out of life. Like I'm trying to extract something from it. when this is it. There's nothing to extract from it. This is what you see is what you get, you know. There's nothing else that you can get from it. So I noticed myself, you know, trying to, you know, make films things like this, like I don't know, I suppose I'm just like beginning to see that whatever I do in life, it's never going to be enough. I'm always going to be wanting more. I'm never going to be satisfied with the next film that I make. I'm never going to be satisfied with the next piece of clothing that I buy. I'm never going to be satisfied with the next friendship I make. I'm never going to be satisfied with the next psychedelic or trippy state of consciousness. I'm never going to be satisfied with some new improvement in my mental state or physical state. Like, I'm never gonna be fucking satisfied, you know. Because there's nothing to gain. You can't gain anything. And awakening or enlightenment is realizing that. But I've somehow turned it into this thing of like, I'm gonna gain enlightenment, which is realizing that there's nothing to gain. And it's this whole paradox that makes no sense at all. It's like, I'm gonna gain the realization that there's nothing to gain. It's like, well, obviously there's nothing to gain there, so I can't gain that, you know. It's like, when I'm enlightened, when I'm more awakened, life will be better because I will have something more than I have now. Even though I know that enlightenment is like it's fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want to stop fucking chasing and seeking. And I want to be content with, I just want to always be content with the moment. And not wanting anything else from it. Being satisfied with the moment. See, again, this is a paradoxical thing. It's like, I'm talking about like, nothing will ever satisfy you. But that's what satisfies you. Like that, in my head, like that's like how I'm conceptualizing it. Like, the only thing that will satisfy me is realizing that nothing will satisfy me. And it's this catch-22 paradox. It makes no sense, but that's how I conceptualize it in my head. It's like, once I realize that nothing will satisfy me and I stop seeking and I stop chasing, I'll be satisfied. I don't know what the fuck to say about that. because that's what I want. I mean, I can't say that's what I want because I'm doing all this other shit, you know, like there's this conflict. It's like I want to go out and try and achieve things, set goals and achieve goals and be better and improve. But there's another part of me that's just like that's all well and good, but to conceptualize it as like a goal that I have to improve and I'm going to get better, I'm going to be better. Like who I am at the core is going to be better and it's going to have more. Like who I am at the core is going to have more and gain more. Like that's where you run into trouble. Like there's nothing wrong with setting goals and achieving shit and creating whatever life you want. Nothing wrong with that. The only problem there is that if you're you know, if you think that that's going to satisfy you, if you think that those things are going to change you at the core and that are going to make you have more and that you're going to be more, because you never change. Appearances change, you grow, your body changes, your lifestyle changes, you know, you have different people in your life, you're doing different activities, you're in different places, like everything changes, yet you stay exactly the same. Like this awareness, this aliveness, this consciousness, this existence, this isness, it's isness. Isness is always isness and it's never not, you know, and it never changes. And that's what you really are. So you can go out and improve yourself, but it's not going to change who you are at the core. And I think what we're trying to do, what most people are trying to do, is they're trying to do all these things so they can make believe that who they are is someone good now, someone like whatever. So yeah, I don't know, that's the things that I just want to kind of stop. Like I want to put my efforts into realizing that nothing will satisfy me. I want to put my efforts into I don't know, just enjoying life and being fully here with it. And again, like I say that, yet I do the complete opposite. I go fucking searching for something else because I think it's a painful process, really. I think what we try and do is we go pursue all these endeavors in hope that it will change us at the core, and then we can now perceive ourselves as better and being more, having more. You know, because we're afraid of the truth of who we are. Because I think the core of who we are is that there is no core. I think your true self is that there is no self. Again, another paradox. Like, this is life. Like, life is happening now, and it's never not happening now. It's always now. And I just want to stop, like, I just want to stop trying to get to the next step, always looking ahead. Something within me believes that something is not right now. Something is wrong right now, and I have to go out and fix it. But I don't think that's true. But to really sit yourself down and investigate whether that's true or not, it's a painful process. So this is really what I'm conflicted about. Like, this is why I want to make these videos, and I just like to really ask yourself what's true and to think for yourself on that. That's what I want, but at the same time, that's what I'm avoiding because it's a painful process, you know. Like, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think anything's better or worse than anything else. But there is truth and there is falsehood. There is, you know, living in a lie, living in your own deluded reality. And there's, like I said, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything bad or worse with that than knowing the truth. It's just that, you know, it's the truth, you know. And there's just something within me that can't stand living a lie, you know. I can't just live a lie. And the truth is shocking. The truth will set you free, but not before it's done with you. And you see, only you can know the truth. No one else can know the truth. No one else can serve the truth to you. No one else can say what's true, because only you have yourself to verify what's true. So I think for me, the most powerful meditation is like self-inquiry. Asking myself, what am I? But being like more specifically like separating these sense doors and being like, what is looking right now? Like what's looking, what's hearing, what's feeling the sensations of the body, what's tasting the tastes, and what is it that is alive? What is it that's aware? What is it that's conscious? And the mind wants to come in quick and say, oh, it's me. Obviously I am looking at shit, I'm hearing stuff, I am alive, I'm aware. But if you look, there is no self there. I mean, everything's happening on its own. Even the awareness, like... And this is what I want to explore more, but like I said, it's just a hard thing to do. There's something within me that just constantly wants to avoid it, avoid investigating what I actually am. There's fear there. There's fear masqueraded as boredom, and then all these excuses. Anyway, my battery's about to run out, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed me ramble on about my own life. This is really just for me. Like, go make your own fucking video journals. Yeah. Anyway, catch ya.